Good morning, Eagles, and welcome to Eagle 7 News. I'm Andrew Gullickson.
And I'm Kelsey Barrett. Facebook is the most popular form of social media today, but can it be making users depressed? Studies suggesting that people who frequently use Facebook can experience loneliness or depression as they view how wonderful and together everyone else's lives are. Can Northwestern students be suffering from Facebook depression?
I think Facebook shows all the fun parts of people's lives and doesn't show the tough parts of people's lives, so it makes it look like everybody's having way more fun than they might actually be.
I think that Facebook is just an outlet people use to express their experiences or feelings, and that they will just it could depress people, but it could also really encourage people.
I think that it definitely can. Sometimes you feel like you're not invited to things, or people are having a better life than you, or having more fun when they do things.
I have a rage against Facebook. Everyone just shares a bunch of random crap, and it fills up my newsfeed. I hate it.
The average American spends about 40 minutes per day on Facebook alone. Users can suffer not only from depression, but also lower self-esteem, negative self-image, and something called a fear of being left out.
Well, Minnesota winters are long and cold, but one outreach group on campus braves the snowy weather to build relationships and share the gospel. Lift Up is a Northwestern skiing and snowboarding ministry created by students for students in the hopes of sharing God's love on the ski slopes.
We are a ministry under Northwestern, so we're a local outreach ministry, and we go to Trollhagen in Dresser, Wisconsin. So we're just kind of there to represent Christ and the gospel at Northwestern, and we're also there just to have a good time and have fun and get to know each other a little better. This is for everybody, so whoever wants to go can come. We're open to even teaching some people if they'd like to learn. We've had a couple people come just to hang out in the chalet and talk to people too, which is really awesome to see. Next year, we'll have some new leaders coming through, so if you're interested, that would be great.
Lift Up has been encouraging skiers and snowboarders alike since the group first started 5 years ago. Tonight is going to be the last time Lift Up meets this year. If you are interested in attending the group, they will be meeting in the Student Center at 8:30 tonight, and you can also check out the group's Facebook page, Lift Up UNW, for more information. Next up, we've got the weather, so we're going to find out how good the slopes are going to be tonight. Hannah, what do you have for us?
Thank you, Andrew. Well, tonight is the perfect night to hit the slopes. I know I'm excited. Tonight it's going to be clear skies, sunny, and a high of 19 degrees. For the rest of the week, it looks like it's going to be a little bit mediocre. We'll see what's going on. On Saturday, we got 25 degrees, partly cloudy. And Sunday, 29 degrees and a little bit sunny. On Monday, 31 degrees, almost above freezing. Tuesday, 30 degrees with a chance of snow. Wednesday, it's going to be 14 degrees, partly cloudy. And Thursday, it's spring break, folks. Kelsey, what else do you got for us?
Well, I guess the weather has been up and down lately, but how is this affecting sports? Brennen Scarborough found out more.
Normally, the spring season is associated with warm weather and sunshine. But here in Minnesota, spring is on a bit of a delay. Ever since the beginning of snowfall, the baseball team has had to put a hold on practicing at its new state-of-the-art facility.
This gives us an opportunity here, since we can't get outside because of the cold, that we can get into this dome and practice.
When we're in the cold, we are either in the gym or we're in here. So in the gym, it's kind of compact and stuff, so it's nice to get out here into the dome where we can run our plays live, hit live fly balls, hit live grounders, and be as game-like as possible.
The Eagles were able to break in the new field in the fall, but with the weather at its current rate, the team might not leave the dome as soon as they thought.
We can't hit regular baseballs on the floor in the Erickson Center. We can't hit fly balls in the Erickson Center, but we can do that in here.
For Eagle 7 News, this is Brennen Scarborough.
Many runners are improving and breaking their records on the track team lately. Runners like Will Mackey and Alyssa Aarons have not only broken personal records, but school records as well. The team has had a lot of struggles, but has run into many achievements also. This weekend is the team first conference meet, lasting 2 days. Today and Saturday at the College of St. Scholastica is the first time that the meet will be held over a 2-day period. And basketball was exciting as ever on Wednesday with the men and women hitting pay dirt in the UMAC semifinal games. The women had the first game and kept it exciting. The Lady Eagles went into the first half up by double digits and didn't look back. They ended up holding on to that lead to win 60-53. The men's game was the highlight of the night though, with an overtime thriller. The Eagles' Caleb Jansen really showed up, scoring a game high of 22 points and 11 rebounds. The Eagles rallied in overtime to overtake the Saints 74-70. The men and women both play on Saturday against the University of Minnesota Morris at 5 and 7:30. That's it for sports for this week. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Brennan. You may have heard him in chapel. A Northwestern business major from Libya shared his testimony. Eagle 7's own Hannah Gullickson has the story.
I am from Libya. I was born in Bulgaria, and I lived in Tunisia for a while.
Waji Kafu, also known as Wali, came to Minnesota in March 2013 to the University of St. Thomas, where he learned English.
I stayed there 6 months, and I became a believer at that time.
He came to Christ from a Muslim background and met several friends who introduced him to a church.
I didn't know anybody, and at that time, my English wasn't very good.
He met another friend who talked about religion.
Muslim believe that God is Allah and Muhammad is his messenger, and by doing good deeds, you'll be safe.
Growing up Muslim, he studied the Quran, but when he turned 16, he had a lot of questions about Islam.
I asked questions to my parents, to my teachers in high school, but their answers didn't make sense.
His friend showed him an Arabic Bible, and one verse stood out.
It's in Matthew when Jesus said, "Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you."
He realized Jesus was more than a prophet, but he started to struggle.
I started to struggle a lot because I really wanted to know Jesus, and I wanted to know if he's God or not.
One night,
I decided to pray, first time in my life, pray to Jesus, and I just asked him to show me the truth.
And then,
but Jesus came to my heart, and I decided to follow him.
To this day, he remains a Christian in a Muslim family. His friends and family love him regardless.
If you stay Muslim, we'll still be friends. He said nothing gonna change that.
From Eagle 7 News, I'm Hannah Gullickson.
Wow, having Wally on our campus is definitely a blessing. And having spring break just around the corner is another blessing as well. Kelsey, do you have any fun plans for spring break?
Actually, I'm going to South Carolina, so that will be fun.
Really? What are you doing there?
Campus Outreach is actually going there for a ministry project.
Cool, that's incredible.
Yeah.
I know a lot of other students that are going there as well, so I'm sure that will be amazing. And thank you guys for joining us. That's all the news we have for you this week. I'm Andrew Gullickson.
And I'm Kelsey Barrett. See you next week, Eagles. Stay fly.